The more we talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, the more excited I get. I do. We're inching closer and closer to the finish line, and Rockstar is doing their best to remain silent. But other sources have been slowly leaking information out, and recently a new batch of intel started making its way around the internet, so that's what we do. We cover it. Welcome everybody, Chaos here. Today we're going to go over everything that just came out about GTA 6 over the last week or so, including Microsoft's leaked release window for the game. We're also going to get an update on the map and a potential idea just how much money Take-Two Interactive is putting into this project. So you let me know if you're excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. We have to be getting close to that teaser reveal. You know we do. It has to happen this year. It does. So as you're probably aware, a lot of Microsoft's inside information was leaked to the public following the FTC hearings regarding the purchase of Activision Blizzard. To my understanding, someone at Microsoft filed their documents incorrectly following the hearings, meaning a lot of internal material was made public instead of remaining confidential. Since Microsoft revealed a lot of their gaming plans to the FTC during the acquisition, we got an in-depth look at what they're planning for their studios and what they're expecting from third-party partners over the next few years. Now, as many of you probably know by now, a massive list of upcoming Bethesda games was leaked, including Dishonored 3, exciting, Doom 3, exciting, remasters of Oblivion and Fallout 3, love it. On top of that, we also got a good look at Microsoft's mid-gen refresh for the Series X in the form of a new, smaller, quieter, and all-digital version of the console, and that's supposed to come out next October. But hidden beneath all that, hidden within the documents, was Microsoft's own idea of the GTA 6 launch window. Before we move on, guys, if you get anything from G2A, not GTA 6, use code CHAOS for some cash back. The link is at the top of the description. Now, according to documentation of Microsoft's communications with the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, not to be confused with the Country Music Awards, the gaming company expects Rockstar to launch Grand Theft Auto 6 before the end of 2024. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is not Microsoft's official knowledge of a release date, but rather it's their estimation based on what they know about the industry and their relationship with various other companies, Rockstar included. So while Microsoft doesn't have the official release date for GTA 6, they're confident that it's going to drop by the end of next year. Now, this could be because Take-Two Interactive literally told them, or it could be pure speculation. But if Microsoft was confident enough about it to declare it to the CMA, there has to be some type of weight behind it. This isn't something that Microsoft would say if they weren't super confident, at least in my opinion. Now, previous leaks about the release date claimed the game would be dropping in October of 2024, so this statement from Microsoft seems to validate that. It was also leaked a while back from the mouth of the Take-Two CEO himself that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to launch in fiscal year 2025, which takes place partially in 2024. I mean, the Venn diagram of GTA 6 release date leaks all seem to point towards late 2024 as being the launch date, which, that's exciting. That's literally a year away. Assuming it's true, that means we could all be playing GTA 6 within 15 months of right now, which I honestly never thought I would be saying. I was honestly starting to think GTA 6 wouldn't come out for another 2 to 3 years, but everything is starting to look more and more clear, and right now, it genuinely looks like this game is less than a year and a half from launch. Now, in addition to the release date leaks from Microsoft, a GTA YouTuber known as Enter, all capitals, recently speculated the budget for this game is going to end up hovering right around $1 billion after marketing is factored in. They suggest that the development of the game itself is going to be around $250 million. The rest of the total budget will go to marketing, which is insane. I don't know if I believe that. In case you forgot, or maybe you missed the news, it was reported roughly a year ago that Take-Two had $89 million in marketing funds set aside for fiscal year 2024. A lot of people thought that would be for GTA 6. But since we know the game isn't launching until the following fiscal year, we could throw those reports out the window. But for some perspective here, GTA 5 had a marketing budget of $150 million, which if you adjust with inflation, do a little math, it's a little under $200 million today. So do you think GTA 6 is going to have a marketing budget of more than triple the last game? Because according to this report, roughly 75% of that overall $1 billion budget with a B would be marketing? $750 million marketing budget? Even by GTA standards, that's high. Then on the other hand, Red Dead Redemption 2 reportedly had a marketing budget of $370 to $540, and that game only came out 5 years ago, and Red Dead obviously had a smaller mainstream presence than Grand Theft Auto. I suppose it's not entirely out of the question that Take-Two will fork up $750 million for marketing since GTA 6. I mean, they're almost certainly going to spend more money on the hype campaign than they did for Red Dead 2, but then again, it's also possible that these budgeted reports are just coming from excited fans doing speculation. I'm absolutely certain The GTA 6's overall budget will surpass $1 billion because Take-Two and Rockstar know they're going to make that money back immediately when the game launches.
Here are all the events found in GTA 6 leaks from September 2022. The community teamed up and analyzed all the videos and made a PDF file with all details about the upcoming game. The link is in the description down below. Of course, take it with a grain of salt because we can't be sure if all of these will make it to the final game, but I think most of them will, and they're very interesting, so let's get straight into it. Starting with Donut Burnout, which could be the illegal burnout showcases at intersections, much like the car meets often seen in Florida. Tire swing is probably a small environmental detail. Going further, we have Broken Dawn Car, Shady North Miami, Parking Dispute, Shocking Event Test, Police Siren Abuse, Broken Down Racer, BMX Hangout, and Motorsport Hangout. These two are interesting. It looks like we're going to see some car meets and BMX Tricks meets too. DUI Sobriety Test, which probably means interactions with law enforcement, possibly as part of a mission or as a random encounter. Stuck Vehicle, Swamp. Vandalism could mean we will be the witnesses of vandalism around the city, or it could be a side activity for us, similar to the spraying graffiti in GTA San Andreas. Airport Drag possibly refers to a drag racing event located in or around an airport. ATV Speeder Stunt, Four Wheels Drive. Shotgun Beers Encounter, it kinda sounds like a casual, perhaps humorous interaction with NPCs, possibly involving drinking games or contests. Angry Woman, Malibu Club, Vice Beach Plaza, Ocean View. I think it speaks for itself. Same as Dog Hump Dog. Drug Deal 1, 2, and 3. Everglades Fracking, and for this one, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas. The only idea I have for this one is where players may interact with or disrupt fracking operations in the Everglades. It may be some eco-conscious element in the game. Elderly Favor Hungry, North Miami and South Miami. It may be related to something I talked about in one of my previous videos, where helping people could result in gaining valuable information from them. Then we have the Cop Arrest Encounter, Cop Pat Down, Gang Mail Found Nothing or Something, and Location 2, Found Nothing or Something. It could imply situations where players or NPCs are frisked by the police, possibly involving random findings. Car Pullover is related to the previous ones. Next, we have the Bangs on Window, Attack Player, Steal Vehicle, Drug Deal, Cop Raid, Rival Gang, Stuck Up Crew, Bayside Jumper and Passed Out, Mansion Jumper and Passed Out, Kidnapped Victim, Kidnapping AI, and also Protesters, Santeria Sacrifice, Hop Out Attack, Double Cross Bike Accident, Overly Packed Vehicle Crash, Escape Time Traffic, Fleeing Robber, Concussion, Hunting Accident, Both Injured, and the Coral Farming, Mugger, and Victim Scenarios. Given the diverse range of locations mentioned like gas stations, convenience stores, and South Beach, it appears that players might witness or intervene in a lot of criminal activities. Then we have 3 identifiers for different types of thieves that players might encounter or play, possibly with unique skill sets, characteristics, or storylines. The Known Thief is interesting because it suggests that there might be reputation mechanics, where the NPC's awareness of the character's criminal reputation affects interactions or gameplay dynamics. The next few scenarios suggest that various places in the game will have their own affiliated criminals or gangs. This could lead to a range of scenarios, from store robberies to gang confrontations, with each location possibly having different level of advancement. Then there are 5 various events with high cashier and different locations. It could possibly serve as hotspots for missions, interactions, or criminal activities. And I think the last one is the most possible one, because the mention of high cashier implies that some locations might be more easy targets for robberies. Going further, there are events called Tourist Photo Picky and Jumping, Whale, and the Female Art, North Miami. Overpass, Idiots, Tough and Scared on Highway and Bridge, Prison Hitchhiker, Threaten in Room, Threaten on Forecourt, Dealer Robbery, GE_Stealth, Base Encounter, which seems to hint at the inclusion of stealth-based encounters or missions within the game. The base encounter part might suggest that these stealth elements could be fundamental, possibly integrated into various missions or interactions throughout the game. And there are 2 events where we could possibly witness people hanging out, specifically car hangouts in Port Gellhorn, Boat Trailer, and the Strip Club, and also Truck Hangout at PGH Food Street. So these were the possible random world encounters. And even though some of them may not make it to the final game, I think there's even more events that weren't yet made while the game video leaked. And there is also a list of possible side missions, so let's get into it. Spiritual Journey, Port Gellhorn, Lost Boyfriend and Lost Bird, which suggest a focus on helping NPCs with their personal problems. Display Data, Port Gellhorn, which could involve a mission related to obtaining, protecting, or utilizing some form of valuable data. Quick question, Time Rob, money, money loiter, and smoke. These appear to be varying interactive options or encounters, possibly allowing players to engage with NPCs or environments in different ways. Beach Bum Preacher. This reference could indeed be a nod to the Beach Bum movie, potentially introducing a character or mission arc with thematic elements revolving around rebellion, freedom, or spiritual exploration.